I'm here to tell you it's time to shake things up. Nobody can do it like you because there's only ever going to be one version of you one time. Nobody can tell you how to be yourself. So don't let society be like, you need to be like this to be accepted. They're not even accepting themselves. If they cannot accept you, that means they cannot handle you. Ego is not confidence. Confidence is humble. That's why it isn't loud. Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fatima if you are new here. If you have been here, welcome back, Lil Rockstar. How are we doing today? I am back with another Motivational Monday podcast today. And for today's topic of discussion, it's going to be all about confidence, building confidence and authenticity overall. Now, I'm gonna just say this really quick. This video is not for my big heads that, just want a little boost of their ego. No. But you are welcome to stay for this video today. This video is for my loves that are hiding themselves to keep the peace, you feel me, if you know what I mean? Because they know that them being themselves is gonna shake things up automatically. So, baby, I'm here to tell you it's time to shake things up. So if you feel like today this video is for you, that your potential has been nugging at you to let it show and embrace it and step out on faith and be that girl, be that man that you have been called to be in this very moment, please continue to watch today. I hope you all enjoyed this video today. Be sure to subscribe to become a Lil Rockstar. And without further ado, let's go rock on, Lil Rockstars. So get you a drink. Today I'm drinking a Bai, and I don't know, they just taste so they taste healthy or whatever. And get you a notebook and a pen, paper, pencil so you can write down some of the fine gems I will go over in this video today. I will be looking down and up for reference of all the notes that I had written down so I can make sure I have everything that I have for you today delivered for you perfectly. I'm first going to start off with the Q&A, that this is going to be kept between you, yourself, and only you. You don't have to share these answers. You don't have to respond to these. Just keep them flowing in the back of your head and just respond to them when you feel like it. No pressure. Question number 1 is, who are you? Question number 2, what makes you feel like the most truest version of you and why? And the last question is, how do you currently feel about you? Just let those questions sink in. That was just our mini little therapist session, you feel me? Let those sink in, just have them run it through the back of your head. Let's go ahead and get on to the main points of today. So let's just first start off with that there's only one you. There will never be another replication of you. There's literally no one else like you that can do what you do. Nobody can do it how you do it. Nobody can walk it like you walk it. Nobody can say it like you say it. Nobody can do it like you because there's only ever going to be one version of you one time. There's never going to be a copycat that can actually copy your essence. So I don't care how many people got the same name, same haircut, same car, same career as you. It does not matter. Anytime you walk into those places, it's only gonna be you. You're only gonna be the only person that's you. So you might as well just do you, boo. Stop caring what society thinks about how you should be. F what the media gotta say. I had to say it. I ain't using profane, you feel me? So just know that I meant that. Half of them don't even know what they're talking about anyways. Talk about you need to be like this and be like this to have this and have that. Forget all that stuff, because what are they even talking about anyways? Nobody can tell you how to be yourself. And a lot of times in society, it's like they will literally try to rob people's personalities because they have lacked the integrity to go find their own personality. So they will pick at you and pick at you and pick at you to make you fit in this cookie cutter image that isn't even you, because they are insecure about the fact that you have something that they have not gotten themselves. They have their own, but they haven't accepted the fact that that's who they are. And we should never let people's perspectives on how things should be trick us out of our own biggest blessing in our lives, which is actually being ourselves at all times. Being unapologetically you is something that nobody can ever take away from you. No matter how many times they pick at you, or no many times they copy you, or no many times they tell you this, and this is how you should be, and all this stuff, you need to be like this and like that. Nobody could take away who you've been created to be. So don't let society be like, you need to be like this to be accepted. They're not even accepting themselves. Stop draining yourself pretending to be somebody that you're actually not. You're only selling yourself out trying to keep up with the congregation of people, places, and things that will literally suck you up dry and leave you completely empty inside. If whatever group of people you're around and they're all doing the same things, on the same things, being the same things, and you're not even vibing with it no more, that doesn't even feel like you anymore, and you start to be yourself, and they start to be like, oh, like you acting different, you acting weird, like that's not really you. I'm gonna say this as simply as possible, is that they're not actually for you. If they cannot accept you, that means they cannot handle you. And therefore, baby, that means there is something so much better, a better group of people that you can be around, where they allow you to be yourself and support who you are from the jump, and not because of how many followers you got, how much money you got, what clothes you're wearing, where you live, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And staying with those groups of people that are draining you is literally only hurting you in the end. It's not gonna hurt them, because moral of the story, so on some real stuff, they don't even care. But once you come to terms and agreements that it's like, this ain't for you no more, these people aren't really for you no more, you will be able to walk away with peace and grace and like actually some dignity, knowing that you still actually have you in the end. Whatever you thought it was, at least you got to enjoy it while the time was being, but now you can like step out and do what truly makes you happy and feel like you inside and out at all times. Honor your God-given individuality. In Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5, it says, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. While I was writing this down, I had got a revelation, and the revelation was that God always knew who you were and who you were going to be at all times, to this very exact moment that we're here right now. You know what I'm saying? So no matter where you are currently with yourself, God always knew who you were going to be. He always knew how you would turn out to be like, or where you were going to be in this exact moment. God is telling me to tell you today is that he sees you. It's time to embrace the person that you have been created to be. Do not be afraid to step out on faith and shine the light that he's placed within inside of you, because he will never forsake you. He will never judge you. He will never make you feel like you're not enough, and he will always be at your right hand. He's never going nowhere. He's always watching. He's always on the clock, but he doesn't work with time, you feel me? So but he is always there for you, and he's not gonna make fun of you if you're being yourself. He's not gonna leave you because you're being yourself. He knows we're human. He handpicked and handcrafted you so uniquely to the point where there will never be another you. He made you that way because he knew there was no one else that was going to be like you, ever. That potential is screaming at you for a reason, okay? You are an expert at something, and you be low-key keeping it on the low because, like, you just want to be like, it's whatever. I just be doing this for fun. We all know you low-key got it, though. You are holding back something that the world needs to see. The world needs. It's new. It's fresh. It's authentic. It's never been done before, honey. We need to see that now. I don't care if you're the only person doing it, you're the only person to start doing it. You gotta do it. We need to see it. We need to see you. You're something so brilliant and so nice and fresh, and like, the world needs that. The world needs more of these kinds of people to step out and just be themselves, because we are living in such a fake world and everything's so artificial nowadays. It's surface level. We need more people to come out and show who they really are. We need more people that can step out and just rock it and walk it like they talk it at all times, because ain't nobody else gonna rock it like you do. So you might as well just step out and do that thing that you know you're real good at, and be confident in that thing, and be confident in yourself enough to know that, hey, I got this. I got this. So show it. We want to see that. Take a chance on you. Take a chance on you, boo, because if you don't take a chance on you, nobody's going to take a chance on you. And you never know where your potential actually can take you. It can literally change your life when you start being confident in yourself, knowing that, like, you know what, I got this. You know what, I'm good at this. You know what, like, I'm just going to do it. Confidence is not loud. When you're confident in yourself, you most likely got that me versus me mentality. You're not looking at other people. You're not comparing your life, yourself to other people. You're just looking at you versus you and how can you improve on you at all times. Ego is not confidence. I feel like ego is a mask for people to wear to hide their insecurities. Once you learn how to let your ego die, you are able to stand 10 toes down knowing that you still the greatest version of you with all your beauties and your flaws, but you don't allow your flaws to impact the way you actually look at yourself. Confidence is being able to trust your inner knowing and your intuition and literally being completely unbothered by all the nonsense that is going on at all times. It's literally like the walk it like you talk it type vibe, you know? It's also kind of like, you can't tell me nothing. I know me. Confidence is also understanding that nobody is above you and nobody's below you. Confidence is humble. That's why it isn't loud. Nobody cares. Do you, boo? While you're here, you might as well just be you. Like, while you're here, we are not getting any younger. It doesn't matter how old you really are. We are not, time does not really rewind, At the end of the day, every day is a new day. So it's like, a lot of this stuff we forget anyway. So it's like, don't be afraid of like what people are thinking, because it's like, that don't even matter. They're not gonna remember. Life hits different when you do you. Like, when you're not trying to live by everybody else's expectations and standards and you start living by your own expectations and standards for yourself, life becomes so much more peaceful. It's so much more free. Like, you really get to live through your free spirit and stop trying to condemn it because you want to fit into something or you want to be like something. The thing is, when you're confident, you're most likely making yourself your own inspiration to be who you want to be and not like somebody else. Something that I know is that it's like, if you want to be like another person, you have to remember that if you want to be like them, you have to go through all their trials and tribulations and everything that they do not necessarily talk about to be in that same person's shoes. You feel me? And it's like, we never know what they had to go through to actually get to that point. So it's like, wanting to be yourself is the true blessing, is the true gift. Do the things that you love to do for you. And there's literally no need to seek if everybody's gonna like you or not, because if you're doing things that you love and it's satisfying you, their opinions literally don't mean anything at that point, because it's like, they need to go find something better to do. And if someone says to you and is like, oh, you think you all that? Look them in the eyes and say, yes, I am. They only really asking that and saying that because they like what you got going on. They really like what you got going on over there, honey. They just want to be up. They just want to be up all in it. But it's like, and my last point that I'm really going to hit today is you are beautifully made. So embrace it. You are beautifully designed the way that you are, and make changes only for you. Don't make changes for the world around you. The world will change once you change for yourself. That's when your world will change for you. I always say stay true to yourself. Never lose sight of yourself because of what the world wants you to be. Believe in yourself. Keep faith, because you were built for this life that you have been given. Nobody can take that away from you, ever. So those are my points for today's video. I hope this video encouraged you today and inspires you today to go ahead and just let your guard down with yourself and actually just be you at all times, and that the world needs to see your shine. And of course, start whenever you feel comfortable and ready to walk into that phase of your life, because we're all waiting for you and we're all rooting for you. I hope you all enjoyed this video today. I will be back very soon with another video just like this. Don't forget to rock on, little rock stars, and I love you. See you soon.